Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? It's time for the final countdown. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's rock.
Happy Sunday, everybody. How are you guys doing here on a Sunday? Let me see who we got on with us today. We're going to talk about a pretty cool little announcement made by one of our home-based ventures that I'm in, that I may move in a different direction from. But let's just kind of talk about this a little bit. So let me see who we have on with us today. And feel free to post your comments or thoughts. This is just an open forum for you guys. And I'm going to talk about a recent announcement that has impacted a lot of people. And some people absolutely love it. Some people are absolutely a little concerned about it. But again, here we're going to talk about it openly. We are adults, right? So we talk about things that go on in the industry of home-based business and business ventures, which, in my opinion, I think everyone should at least have some type of opportunity that they're a part of in the business of home-based business. I mean, that's just my opinion, at least with the current state of incomes all over America, folks, we know that you cannot rely on one stream of income. It's kind of stupid now. You got to have multiple, opportunities to give yourself a chance to make money. I don't care if you do work a 9 to 5, you do an Uber, and then you have your own business or whatever. One of those opportunities should be a way for you to generate profit and leverage, right? A lot of us are, I think I talked about this in a probably a previous type of thing to where, you use leverage. So if you're on here today, don't be a stalker. Definitely comment. Let me know where you're from, where you're watching from. And then, just kind of comment in, if you got a comment or something to say, definitely type it in here. We'll pull it up. And I want to give you a shout out. So again, if you're watching here live, don't be afraid to speak. And again, I'll respond. So let's jump right into the topic. So company that I am a part of called Epic Trading, which we launched this back in October. And my complete thoughts on this entire company and launch, I thought it was a phenomenal opportunity. I have benefited phenomenally from it. My team that I've had has been able to make an extraordinary run. I have no complaints about the company. Epic has done a phenomenal job. They've done what they said they're going to do. They provided, services. They've additionally provided a way for us to earn income through leverage, which is one thing I love. And they have been solid, all the way around. Now they've made some moves that, a lot of people may not have agreed with, but they have been a world-class organization just to deal with. So I've been in plenty of companies and I've seen companies, not be as classy as they are. So do I have any complaints about Epic? Not one. Anytime you can be in an opportunity that you have seen help change some lives, then there's no complaints here. How you doing, Mrs. Beverly? I haven't heard from you in so long. Oh my gosh, it's Beverly. This is back in. She ran me back in the day on one of our teams. Ms. Beverly is a phenomenal person to do business with. So Beverly, how you doing, man? Nice to thank you coming in. Thank you, ma'am, for coming in on this live. Very good to see you. So we're going to talk about the recent announcements that Epic just made. And as you guys know, you'll hear me talk about different things because I am a part of different things. And I do believe in multiple streams of income. I do believe that you have to know how to do it strategically, and you have to use automation, and you have to have structure. I think as long as you have those things, you can run multiple streams of income. I'm not scatterbrained. I'm not all over the place. You don't see me joining something every week or every 2 weeks. But what you do see me do is you do see me explore ventures and take my skill of marketing, take my skill of presentation, take my skill of graphic design or whatever, and be able to create something where people don't have to work as hard as they normally work. Like, and my buddy Kawan is the same way. Kawan and I partner up on a lot of things because we make good partners and you get the best of both worlds. So we partner up on a lot of things, we do a lot of things, and we have a group of team, a group of people who are partnered with us. And the reason why is because when you join something with a group that has done this before, when you join something with individuals who know what they're doing, when you join something with individuals who have credibility in the industry, such as we do, then you already know that you're going to have more of a strategic advantage partnering with a group of people who is going to provide all of your automation, who is going to provide all of your flyers, who is going to do all of your selling, who's going to do all of your explaining. And the only thing our team is required to ever do, anyone that's worked with me know this, you can raise your hand. If you've worked with me, you're never asked to sell. You're never asked to recruit. You're never asked to do any explaining. The only thing you're asked to do is to simply invite people to a place where they can hear information. So the people who are the best inviters, are normally the highest income makers on our team. The people who try to go out and explain and try to sell and try to, do something that they're not experienced with doing, normally don't do anything. And then you got people that don't even do anything. They don't invite, they don't do anything, they don't do nothing. And then we even provide leads. We even provide people who are looking for an opportunity so you don't have to worry about friends and family. So we bring a lot to a table. We operate this in a clean, structured manner. When you come on board, whether you're a leader, whether you are a person who's not a leader and you're looking for a home, you're looking for a family, when you come on board with us, when we do with myself or Kawan or both of us together, it really makes it easy because you have tools that we use that you leverage and we share them with you too. So with that said, we did the same thing with Epic. Myself and a few partners that I can't name, we put together a system a long time ago and it was phenomenal and it helped a lot of people. But up until now, Epic has made some announcements that have actually affected the way that we do business. And just to kind of go visit those announcements, one of the things that they did was they changed the price from $99 to $134. There's my dog. She always barks at the wrong time. Come here, Rainy. Do you want to be on camera? Okay, there you go. All right, you got attention. Yeah, it's been moons, Beverly. Great. So yeah, you got attention. All right. Hey, say hi to everyone. Say hi. Now, what opportunity are we? You want to talk about opportunities that you see value in? Huh? Well, now you want to act shy, but you want to bark. She wants to bark, but you want to be on camera here. Here you go, girl. There you go. Are you camera shy? Say hi to everyone. Say hi. All right, cutie. That's my baby right there. But let me get back into this. So a few decisions they made, and let me just say, Beverly's up here. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Samola. And yes, it's been moons. And yes, I'm glad you're doing great. So let's kind of talk about this. Epic has been a company that's been, they made some changes, went from $99 to $134.99, which, that price point was a little steeper than what people wanted to pay, to get, some trading advice. And Epic has been great with being able to introduce some trading platforms that were not platforms, but trading courses that allow you to learn. And even still, some people were so inspired by that they started their own group with their own signals for free. And basically, all you had to do was be part of the Pacific team and you would get signals. And so it's a win-win for a majority of people. But the move that they made recently was to make Bitcoin their primary source of being able to receive membership fees, also a source of being able to pay out membership fees. Now, to be fair, in some people's eyes, and in my eyes too, I think it is a great option. I think Bitcoin is going to be the future of money. I mean, it is doing to money what the internet has done to mail, right? So I mean, you really don't, need mail, you got email, right? You don't need a, whole lot of stuff because you got internet. So it's actually changing the way that we do business. And I think Bitcoin is great. I am an advocate of using Bitcoin. I actually have made a lot of money, at least a high six-figure profit off of cryptocurrency. So I'm a big proponent of that. I understand that part. And, I think it's good that they integrate to Bitcoin. So you didn't hear the announcement. Epic announced recently that they're going to move to start making Bitcoin their primary source of being able to pay. And they're going to remove the automatic auto ship. So again, you'll be responsible for paying Bitcoin. So there's a lot of positives to that. The positive to that is, number one, they're adopting something that may be the future of payments. Number two, Bitcoin is, I think, really good. I think the mainstream individuals or mainstream media has really just kind of blown this up. So it used to be only maybe like a few thousand, 100,000 people that had Bitcoin. Now I think it's a few million, and it's just grown and grown and grown. So I think now 1 out of every 100 people might have a Bitcoin wallet. So you have that positivity part about it, and that's the pros about it. So again, future payment, you can make your payment through Bitcoin. You have that part. Here is the cons. Now again, nothing bad to say about Epic. I think they're a world-class company. I've had a stellar experience with them. And, I'm not a person who gets bitter because, things drop off or things decline. That's expected. I don't care what you do as a home-based business. You're going to have an explosive period. You're going to have a decline period. Any person who is a real person can tell you that, right? I've done several opportunities. You always, always, always are going to have a period where you spike up, your income is great. You're going to have some drop-offs. You're going to have, some people that can be retained. You're going to have some people that drop. That's just, attrition is a part of anything you do, right? You're going to have people that leave. You're going to have people that, that just decide to do other things. That is a part of business. So I don't blame any of that on Epic. All right. I just blame it on people not really wanting to go that direction. So with the Bitcoin move, here's the cons I see. Some of the things I see is a lot of people who may want to get into currency exchange, they may not want to pay with Bitcoin. And that's one thing that may deter a lot of people, or might be a deal breaker for a lot of people who are already in Epic. So if you're in Epic and you're saying, man, you're going to look at it two ways. You're going to say, man, awesome, I already got a Bitcoin account, or I already got a cryptocurrency account. I can pay a Bitcoin. Hey, I'm cool with that. There's some people going to say, oh my gosh, this is too much trouble. So for the average person, and we're going to talk about the average person off the street who really wants to get into digital marketing or get into investments, it's already hard enough for the average person off the streets to understand Forex. Now, coming in, the average person is going to have to understand cryptocurrency. And again, I have a cryptocurrency opportunity, but it just focuses on cryptocurrency. So now we're having a person that's trying to understand cryptocurrency and Forex. And for some people, that may be a little difficult. And for some people who have been trading heavily Forex, they may not be into crypto, and it may be an inconvenience for them to get a wallet. Now, again, do I think it was a great idea? I do think it's a great idea, but I think making it a primary source of how people are able to get memberships may present some challenges, right? And so with those challenges, you got to be ready to counteract. Now, with that said, everyone kind of knows that a lot of people are going to look at this as a deal breaker, and some people already have, and they're saying, hey, look, I've already had to kind of go through the price hike. I've already kind of go through, some of the organizational changes as far as, what we're being accountable for each leg. And now the Bitcoin, hey, this is not a direction I want to go in. I am going to peacefully bow out. Some people saying, man, this is great because now we can integrate with people globally. And so I see the ups and I see the downs of it, right? And again, it's a decision that companies make. And the thing is, if you're in Epic, how does that impact you? Are you prepared for the impact? Because what you're going to have to do now is there has to be an education on showing people how to convert their money from fiat currency to cryptocurrency. So you got to have the educational piece here. and also the volatility. Folks, cryptocurrency is phenomenal, but it is extremely volatile. One day you could wake up and you can have $50 in your account, and that $50 could be $65. You're like, oh yeah. The next day you could wake up and that $50 could be $35. And you realize like, oh my gosh, I got to add more money to my membership. So the membership, cryptocurrency is volatile. It can be great. It can be, awesome. But remember, the price can go up, the price can go down. Now, both of those, for me as a person who deals in investment, who deals in things of that nature, I'm okay with it because I already know how to trade on the dips. I already know how to, buy low, sell high. I'm fine with it. But for people coming into using this as a primary source of payment, they may not be okay with it. And I can see if they made this an option, but making it a primary source of payment, I think will deter a lot of people. So if that affected you, you may be looking, hey, I may want to, do something else, which I completely understand. And most people are probably going to want to know my decision. She says knowledge is power. So what am I going to do? Am I going to continue to promote? What's going to happen? And so, I haven't figured it out yet. I have to see. I have to see if this aligns with the direction that I want to go with their affiliate program. Again, not saying they did anything wrong, but everyone has a different direction that they want to go with their current opportunity. And sometimes because we don't control companies, we don't own companies, and I don't care, what you guys say out here. And I'm going to attack my own self here, my own industry here. People always say, why don't you go own a business? Folks, let me just be honest with you. If you're in a network marketing company, if you're in an affiliate marketing company, you do not own that business. You're an affiliate. You make a profit. The thing is, you're doing business, but you're not a business owner. You're a business owner when you create the product, you make the decisions, you decide, right? So just need to make that clear for everyone. Being a entrepreneur is one thing. Being a business owner is another thing. So what we are in these network marketing companies is we are, and I hate to confuse the words, we are affiliates, right? We can build our own organization. We can market products and services that we don't have to create. And I love that. And this is the beauty of network marketing. This is the beauty of affiliate marketing. Someone has a product or service that they put time in to develop. I don't have to pay for employees. I don't have to pay for liability insurance. I don't have to pay for a building. I don't have to pay for payment processing. They do all the things that they do. And what we come in and we actually just get a chance to profit from what they're doing. And so I like the idea of network marketing and affiliate marketing, but you're not a business owner. Okay. Can we make that clear? We are not business. We don't own that business. So I just want to make sure that people, when you represent something, I never tell people when they go into a network marketing company that you're going to own your own business. No, I don't say that. I say, listen, how would you like to have a home-based business, right? How would you like to participate in a home-based business, right? Not a ownership business. So I definitely think that we need to clean that up in our industry as well, because sometimes we give people false narratives like, hey, but I own the business. No, you don't own the business. Now, if you come up with your own product, your own service, you go and you go to irs.gov and you get your tax ID number and you make all the profits, you make all the decisions. Yeah, you own that business. So, and I believe everyone should have those three types of stable incomes. Number one, you should have a business that you own solely, that you make decisions in, that is your business. All right, that could be your primary or whatever. You should have a business that you own. If you want to do a barbershop, and you can own a barbershop, you can own a nail salon, you can own any business that you own. And then I believe you should also have affiliate businesses as well as other different streams of income. Or you can have multiple businesses that you own, but also mix in affiliate businesses, because a lot of times as business owners, you really don't want to go out and get another LLC or do another DBA or all that kind of stuff. You really just want to be able to make a profit without having to develop all that risk. And that's what it does when you actually participate in a home-based business or network marketing company. But anyway, back to Epic. For me, I do have opportunities that deal in finance. And this year in 2021, I've actually made it more of a mission of mine, or more of a purpose of mine, to introduce people to ventures where the product is money. And the reason why, because we need it more than ever, right? I mean, we just went through a freaking pandemic and people are lacking income. So I think the easiest way for people to recover is to have something where the product is produces money or is a money, right? Is money, right? So again, I'm in an opportunity where it does cryptocurrency. So if you're brand new and you're completely ignorant of cryptocurrency, and I know some people reached out, and I'm going to reach out back to you. You're going to have to develop a training site, but I have an opportunity where you can invest in cryptocurrency and you can have a professional cryptocurrency trade, and they copy their trades to your account, and you just take all the profit. So this way, you can actually grow your cryptocurrency account without having to know anything about it, without having to trade. A lot of people are in that opportunity. They love it, right? So again, you want to have things where you can actually do, leverage a lot of the work that you would have to do. So Nisa's here, CEO with the vision. Yes, that is my business partner there, Mrs. Nisa Rosario, and she's actually doing some phenomenal things too. So guys, if you're in the Latino community, a lot of times, you don't have people that can relate to you, that can relate to your culture. Nisa's starting a lot of phenomenal things within that community to be able to show you guys how to, benefit financially. Because I know sometimes there's a different culture, and you need to see someone in your culture or who's familiar with your culture and familiar with your language to be able to show you opportunity. Because again, some people may not be as well versed in English or may not have the general understanding of English as we say it. So some people are heavily more so into Spanish, and if you can understand and watch this video, I think Nisa's a great person to follow because she's bilingual, and again, she's doing something for Latino individuals, really for all individuals, but basically Latinos. I think you'll definitely benefit from following her. She has a really good vision similar to mine. She's into finance, and she really wants to help people in that culture to be able to get themselves into finance. A lot of times, we don't do anything where our money grows, and again, you have to be an investor. So again, I would definitely say if you check out her Facebook page, she has a lot of cool things going on. She was just spoke to her in Messenger not too long ago. She's just out there actually learning to improve her craft. So if you really want to invest and grow your money financially, and especially if you're a Latino, this lady right here is phenomenal, Ms. Nisa Rosario. So my partner, we'll probably be doing something cool. I'm going to help her out on a few projects, but I met her and she's been awesome. Look at Tracy. Tracy says she loves Nisa. So yeah, she's awesome. But anyway, as far as the Epic part, them taking crypto, and I'll give you my opinion on it. And again, this is just solely my opinion. Again, I think Epic has been a world-class organization so far. And again, I have nothing bad to say about Epic at all, period. But my opinion is, I think it's a great idea, but I think making it a primary source of how people pay for the membership, I don't know if that is going to be a good, stable thing to grow, right? Not for me, the way I want to grow, because a lot of times I do business offline. I do business with individuals who are in churches, who are older, and they may not have the exposure to technology to go through that, right? And teaching them how to get into their back office and to pay with cash is one thing, but now teaching them how to go through and convert their cash into Bitcoin, then to go in their back office and then they copy a wallet and then wait for the blockchain and all, that's a little too far-fetched for the type of people that I really want to attract. Now I do attract online people, but for me, I think it's not a direction where I would like to go. So it's opposite of the direction I want to go. Is it a wrong direction? No, it's not a wrong direction at all. It's just, I have different directions, right? Sometimes you take different directions in business. That it happens all the time, right? So nothing bad with that. So I just don't see it for the crowd that I'll attract offline of it being a simple way to get on board with a program. Me, if you know me, everyone knows me. I like ways with least resistance. Don't start it. There's my dog again. Guys, if you have a dog and you do videos, it could be challenging, right? But anyway, but for me, yeah, I liked things with very less friction. So this announcement in Epic of them going Bitcoin primary, I think it is a different direction where I want to go. I think if they had did it to where they kept the part that you can do cash or you can actually pay with your credit card as primary, I think that would be great. But I think making that a secondary option might be a little confusing. But again, we'll have to see, what happens, how it happens. Let's see. He said, we're coming up with amazing things on the work. Yeah. Yeah, we are coming up with, me and Nisa are coming up with some phenomenal things. Very good, respectable young lady to work with. And just she's a hard worker if you don't know. And my man Daniel from Texas, how you doing, bro? So yeah, and for me, it conflicts. I wouldn't say conflict, but it kind of merges something that I don't want to merge. Right now, I'm doing an opportunity to, when I told you guys this earlier, to where if someone is interested in doing Bitcoin or doing cryptocurrency and learning how to profit from it, and they have no way of knowing how to do it, then I have a program that allows people to be able to take a small amount of money, and I always say this with your money, you should always diversify. I believe you should diversify your money 3 ways. First way, number one, is to turn your money into some sort of tangible asset that grows in value, which I believe gold and silver is a thing. But not gold and silver bullion. I'm a numismatic. If you don't know what that is, you can look that up. But numismatic is a person who is a collector of money. And I know that the dollar bills that we have is not money. That is fiat currency, and that loses value. So I do stack some gold and silver, and I got to admit, this has been one of the best opportunities I've ever had. So I have an opportunity that shows you how to do that, and I think everyone should, because what happens if we go into a fiat currency crisis? What happens if money hyperinflates? What are you going to use to purchase? Money won't purchase anything, because this happened 2 times in history. You guys remember back in a little world history when it's happened in Germany, right? Germany's money hyperinflated so much that milk would be, I forgot the German money. So I think let me see if I can look it up. What was German money? German money hyperinflation. I forgot the name of their money. I forgot what it was called. Marks. That's right. It was called German marks. There we go. I had to look it up. So let's say, for instance, when this happened in Germany, because marks were a fiat currency, what happened was inflation was so bad that when you went to buy milk, right, it would be 4 marks. Well, hyperinflation got so bad that the cost of milk was 100,000 marks. That's hyperinflation. Now, if you were in Germany during that time and you had gold and silver, you could buy no problem, right? Because your gold and silver would be worth, almost like 2 or 3 billion marks. So same thing in the U.S. If and this happened in Venezuela. If you don't know, Venezuela had a hyperinflation crisis as well, and you couldn't buy groceries or anything like that. So as the dollar devalues, if you have gold and silver in your home, then you can always buy. You have more buying power than anyone that doesn't. So for anyone who is not into this, you got to have buying power, folks. So the way you have buying power is you have something that's tangible value, because at the end of the day, and this is retaining the epic, at the end of the day, if the government says, hey, we're going to freeze the internet. It's a public utility, right? Remember, the internet is public utility. We're going to freeze the internet. And we got to do some things. We got to freeze the internet. We got to reset the entire economy. We don't like the way everything is going. Not saying this would happen, but I'm going extreme. I'm an extremist. We don't like the way everything is going with crypto. Crypto is taking over. So we're going to freeze the internet. We're going to freeze all these exchanges in the United States. We're going to freeze your server, and we're going to regulate this thing so it's good. And the dollar, because the dollar's hyperinflated, we're going to make that change too. Folks, all these things can happen, but there is nothing you can do. Let me just kind of show you. If money becomes an issue, this is a coin right here. I can go and say, look, here's my coin here. I would like to go and I would like to buy, I'd like to buy 95 loaves of bread. I'd like to get 47 meat. I can always exchange for this. I can always trade. I can always barter. I have something I can barter with, right? You can't barter with anything else. I have something I can barter with, right? So that's why gold and silver is great. It's very barterable. And so I keep it, and it gains value. Right now, this is more expensive than when I bought it. So I can resell it and make money. So I believe in that. And I know I'm extreme with the whole freeze the internet thing. That'll probably never happen. But anyway, That probably won't happen, but still, one way you should invest your money, you get stimulus is number one, have a tangible asset. Number two, yes, now let's invest into a digital asset. You should be investing your money so that it works for you, right? Employees, we're used to trading time for money. You should never do that. You should be trading time for leverage that gives you more time. So I do believe that people should learn how to trade, or have some type of investment working for them, whether it's Forex or whether it's crypto. I do believe you should invest your money into Bitcoin or into, cryptocurrency. Why? Because that is going to be profits that you don't have to physically work for, that you don't have to exert yourself for. So I do believe that. So gold and silver, digital currency, and why not foreign exchange or the stock market? Make your investments there. But I also believe this: you should never play with any money that you can't afford to lose. So if you want to if you got a stimulus check for $1,400 and you want to take $200 and invest it into crypto, I think it's a good idea. I mean, because what are you doing? You're not going to blow it all. But I mean, if you want to invest that into crypto, I think that's a great idea. That's if I were starting over and I got a stimulus check for $1,400, I would take $200 of that money and I would invest it into cryptocurrency. Why? Because you're going to see what's going to happen here lately. With all this money going out and everything opening, you're going to have a chance to profit from cryptocurrency like crazy. So I've actually started with a where's my phone? To show you, I have roughly, I don't know, six crypto wallets, right? And so I have a wallet where I wish I can show you where I started. I don't know if I can, but I have a wallet to where I started with $50. I have a couple, and all of my cryptocurrency investments, folks, even though I've made a lot of money into with this thing, all of my investments, I've actually started with less than some accounts. I started with $50, and when I first got into crypto, I started with less than $1,000. I think I put $900 into crypto back in 2014 or something like that, and so it just blew up from there, right? So I've been able to earn a lot of money from there. But yeah, most of my accounts that I have on my phone, I've literally started with like $50, and so the platform that I'm having now allows me not to sit, because no one wants to sit in front of a phone and watch it all day, right? No one wants to try to keep up with, oh man, it's moving, like, I got to move it out. So most people do not know what to buy. They do not know what to sell. And they don't understand the volatility of Bitcoin. And that's why I think, when you are, if Epic is taking Bitcoin and you have your money into it, there can be some volatility that can affect your money. So one of the things that I have done recently, and I'm launching, is I have an opportunity that, number one, will give you free Bitcoin. Number two, if you don't know how to trade Bitcoin, if you don't know what a cryptocurrency is, if you never heard of it, this is the best investment you can actually make, because there are professional individuals who profit from cryptocurrency every single day. What they're currently doing for me right now as I speak to you is they're currently profiting my account, right? I don't have to touch it. I don't have to look at it. I don't have to know anything about it. And I love it. So you can get a crypto account, not have to worry about moving your money, because you don't know what to buy. You don't know what to sell. You don't know which crypto is going up, which crypto is going down. You don't know how to put your crypto in a safe place so that you can remove the element of volatility from it and have your profits locked in. Well, these individuals who are professionals, they know all this stuff. And they've actually been able to tell people to earn, I don't know, $400 or $500 a day, or sometimes a week, or 1 to 10% a day on their money. And so if I were new in cryptocurrency, if I were experiencing cryptocurrency, anything in cryptocurrency, I would invest into this program, because number one, it's very cheap. Number two, it takes all the guesswork out of crypto. So if you are a person that is struggling with crypto and you've made a little bit of money, you think you got lucky, and you're like, okay, I don't want to depend on luck because I didn't know that move was going to benefit me, then I would say this is a great place to start. So I will put that information out. Let me tell you how effective it is. My mother is 70 years old. She knows a little bit, but she doesn't trade crypto. She doesn't know what Bitcoin is. She don't even know how to get in. She don't even know when I say, hey, Mom, you got a crypto wallet. And she was like, what is a crypto wallet? She doesn't know any of that, right? She is like beyond she doesn't know anything about the internet. None of that stuff. She's knowledgeable, but she doesn't know all the inner workings of Bitcoin. She has never went into her account a day in her life, right? And I started her an account with this, and she invested $150. That account is already $300 already. She did nothing. And she has money spread across in Ethereum, in Bitcoin. She has money spread across in ADA. She has some in Litecoin, and she's had her money moved and been able to profit from different points in that wallet. And if you were to look at her account, if I were to show you her account, I can't because I'm on, I did it on her computer, on her phone. If I were to show you her account, you would swear to God that she is an expert at cryptocurrency because of how she profits. You would like, oh my God, how did you know to make these moves? I mean, 70 years old, doesn't even log on the internet, and she already has money accumulating in her account. That is why I like those type of opportunities, because again, it just, the way I'm doing this this site is going to take a person who is a complete ignorant person of cryptocurrency, and all they'd have to do is follow some simple steps, and within, I would say 30 minutes, they're going to start profiting in crypto. I want everyone to at least earn, $20 today in crypto. And so, or pretty soon in crypto. And so that's what that opportunity does. And I like that opportunity because I look at things that have mass appeal, folks. This is what I look at. When I do business, it has to have mass appeal. If the appeal is not massive enough, Melvin doesn't do it. Number two, it has to have a way that people can, pretty much get involved with little to no friction. If it gets difficult, I don't want to do that either. And again, sometimes it is difficult, but I design systems, I design, a training that make it easy. So these are things that I want to get into. And so that's a great opportunity. Another opportunity that we have on top of that is, again, the gold and silver. It doesn't take anyone intelligent to do that. You just, basically with this company, they have experts that pick out amazing collectible rare vintage coins, and they're delivered to your door every month. Just to show you, and you guys will see more from me in this company. The compensation plan is phenomenal. It's a binary, and everyone knows that binary that you can actually start earning money from my sales. Let me repeat that. You can earn money from my sales. So I had a person join, and this is not, I'm not guaranteeing these results. This can happen, but I had a person join who literally invited just two people to an event, and with just inviting two people, he was able to qualify to earn $500 per week. Again, that's $2,000 per month from inviting two people. That's it. And not only that, he has discounts on everything in life you can think of. He has discounts on his cell phone bill, discounts on computers, discounts on meals. He can live life, and now he's living life to where he is saving so much money doing what he already does. He didn't change anything. Does he go to Walmart? He still goes to Walmart. He still orders pizza. He still does everything he does now. But now by doing those things, he is literally putting money into his pocket. So he's put so far about $700 in his pocket by not changing anything he does. And basically that savings program, it has that built into it. Then he now has healthcare through this company. So he's actually able to, have affordable healthcare. And not to mention, he is now stacking gold and silver. And this is something he can leave for his family. And again, if you're not doing that, I'm going to challenge you right here if you're watching this. Find something that's in your home that you can actually make more money off of it than what you paid for it. Find something in your home that's not depreciating. I have a ton of things in my home that's not depreciating. And all of them happen to be things that look like this. Coins, right? Now, here's a cool thing. People say, man, I don't know how to throw coins. Well, here's a crazy thing. You don't have to. We have groups. We have private Facebook groups within our team that literally show you what Facebook group to get in. All you got to do is take a picture of this, post it in a group, do a raffle. And, I've seen some people do a raffle for maybe $20 or $30 a spot. And then, being able to take a coin like this that they might have paid $100 for and been able to sell it for $400. Easy. Just a picture and post it in the right group. We have those groups, by the way. They're exclusive to us. And they're called buy sell groups. And we've seen coins. We've seen people who say, look, I don't want to recruit, man. I just want to, buy a coin and keep it. So if you get a coin that, I'm not going to go into collecting, but my son now has, I would probably say, let's just kind of be real. I'm going to pull up what I spent. I think I might have spent, me personally, well, I'm not going to tell you what I spent. That's irrelevant. But anyway, the money that I've invested into gold and silver, what I have right now is a drawer full of money that I invested in gold and silver. And everything in this drawer can sell for 4 times what I paid for it today. So I can unload this today within a few seconds, and I can make twice what I paid for it. Can you do that today? Can you guys do that with anything? I mean, you got iPads. Like, I got this Apple iPad right here, right? Bought this a while ago. And there is no way on God's green earth I'm going to sell this for 3 times more than what I paid for it, unless I run into an idiot. No way I'm going to sell this for 3 times more than what I paid for it. So if I had to liquidate this, I would probably liquidate this for less than what I paid for it, because people are going to look up the value. Well, folks, one thing about this, when you have precious metals right here, if you go and look up the value of this, right? Then the thing about it is, the value is pretty much what you want for it. That's the value of it, because again, these are different than gold and silver bullion. These are numismatic coins. So for instance, the value goes up because it's not a lot. If you can't find this and you want to get it, the value is high. It's just like baseball cards or basketball cards, right? There was one coin to where a person paid $10 million for that one coin. $10 million for one coin. Why? Because it was that exclusive. I got in this one, for instance, this coin I just showed you. If you look at this, there's only 5,000 of these made in the world. 5,000. That means there's no more. There's exclusivity. So I hold 2 of these. 2 of the 5,000 ever made are sitting here in my drawer. And I got some that were only 500 made. So because of that, this gives it more value, because it represents a time in geography and history. It represents value. So if I'm going to stack something, I'm going to stack these. So what does all this have to do with Epic? Well, some people may be looking to transition to different opportunities. All right, you may be in a point to where you say, you know what, Epic was great, but it is not where I would like to be now because of direction. And I think the crypto is great, but it just may be a different direction. So if you say that, then I have other opportunities that I think would be more frictionless for you and more frictionless for your team and your crowd. Because I know people are looking to say, hey man, that didn't benefit me. Now, on the flip side, some people are going to say, you know what? I absolutely love the fact that Epic is going crypto, and I'm going to blow this out the water. And I think some people will. Some people will use this to their advantage and blow it out the water. And one thing I do notice about Epic is, a lot of people have established their own trade groups with their own professional traders. And the cool thing is that it tells you what entrepreneurs do, right? I know some entrepreneurs, they wake up and they do trade groups every single day, right? And again, they're free. I know it costs them money and time and everything like that, but they're doing their own trade groups, which they could very well sell outside of Epic for, maybe $50 a month, $100 a month. But again, because we are so willing to make the best of an opportunity, people will do that work for free. And so when you join certain people in Epic, and we did it as well, when you join certain people in Epic, on top of the signals that Epic gives you, we give you excellent extra signals that happen to be very, very good. And so again, with Epic, if you're in Epic and you don't know how to trade, and you haven't utilized the trading part, and you haven't utilized the Forex part, and you've been in it for at least over 5 or 6 months, I would say you pretty much just have not utilized it correctly. Because in addition to business, you should have walked away from Epic with a skill, and you should be able to take that skill and go in, and you should be able to trade in the Forex market and make yourself $150 to $200 a day. If you have not done that, and and this is not just Epic, it's any Forex company. If you have not taken advantage of the knowledge, and your only source of income is the commission you get from these trading companies, I gotta say, man, you're not utilizing that opportunity like it should be. So take that in consideration, folks. I mean, I think now is excuse my sniffing. I think now is a good time to really evaluate, your leverage financially. What do you have financially that you can leverage now, right? I mean, I'm not, and listen, no bash on health and wellness companies. I have a health and wellness company that I'm an affiliate of. That's an MLM. I make really good money from that company. I love it. It works. And again, so I'm not bashing this, but at the same time, I have a crowd for that, right? They don't care about financials. They care about getting fat off their body. So again, I have an offering for that. And I have an offering for people who want to build websites, who want to have capture pages. I think you need to have an offering for that. But for the masses, I know the most biggest concern for a lot of people is this. People are saying, okay, I've been struggling financially. All right. I've been trying to struggle to pay bills. I know people who have canceled their insurance. They have flat out canceled their insurance because they cannot afford it. They have no car insurance. Some people have canceled like whatever because money is that tight. And so for those people, are they going to end up in the same vicious cycle that got them where they are today? They're going to say, okay, well, let me just go find another job. Let me just go get this and that. Or are they going to be in a program that teaches them how to take money and make it turn into more money? That is what people should be doing today. If you were doing this, the pandemic would not have tore you apart. And I'm just going to be honest with you guys here. During this pandemic, in some cases, I had a, well, let me not say this. My attorney would say, Melvin, are you stupid? But let me just say this. During the pandemic, I did struggle financially. During the pandemic, I still made a profit. And so the reason that is because I still took money and made it turn into more money, right? That is what you want to do. If you're not taking money and putting it somewhere where that money can turn into more money, then you may be lacking diversification in your profits, right? All of your profits shouldn't just come from your blood, sweat, and tears and commission. Some of your profits should be coming from investments. That is what wealthy people do. That's how wealthy people think. You should have some money coming from investments. I've said this back in let me tell you what year I said this in. Oh my goodness. I do this every time. I shouldn't be doing it, but let's go back in time here on my YouTube here. I have been telling people to take money and turn it into more money for ages. I can't even believe. I don't even know how long I've been telling people that. I think I've started, even before I got on Facebook. I think I've been telling people that since 2005. I've always done that. But yeah, you should be taking money and turning it into more money. And I actually told people about Bitcoin 3 years ago. Again, you can go on my YouTube channel if you want to, and you can check out what I say is true. Melvin didn't do anything about this. I did. I knew about it way longer than that. But if you go to my YouTube channel, as you will see, you'll see right here, I've always had opportunity going. I've always shown people how to turn money into more money. Whatever it was, it's always been turning money into more money. So my YouTube will reflect that. I mean, whether it's Bitcoin, whether it's whatever, whether it's anything, I've always showed you guys how to turn more money into more money. That has been my objective the whole entire time. And I've had people who have actually benefited from that. So that's what we should be doing. We should be taking money and turning it into more money. And, I always believe that people have different versions of themselves. You have different versions of yourself. You have the 2008 version of yourself. You have the 2021 version of yourself. You have the 2020 version of yourself. So you have different versions of yourself. And what you ultimately want to do is you want to make that version of yourself better and better. You want to evolve into that better version. And so with that said, if you are in Epic Trading and you're profiting off the trades and you can find a way to make this appealable to the masses who don't know anything about Bitcoin, I think that you'll be a very successful individual in Epic Trading. Now, if you're in Epic Trading and you see that there's some friction there, and you think that Bitcoin may be too early of a jump right now, I think it's a good direction, but I think for some people it's too early and the masses are not caught on yet. I think if you see that portion right now and you want to move to something else, then, if you're interested in anything I have to say about, diversifying gold and silver, we have an opportunity for that. If you want to diversify and you simply just you think it's too confusing to go from trading Forex to Bitcoin to all the kind of stuff, and you just maybe want to get your hand in Bitcoin, but you want to be the person like my mother. You don't want to trade it. You don't want to move it. You don't want to learn it. You don't want to trade, move, or learn nothing. You want a professional person who is making money for their family, who is making money that they have to eat off of, who is making money that they have to survive off of. If you want that professional person that has to trade or die, that has to make a profit, if you want their trades copied into your account, so when they make a profit, you make a profit, then you should holler at me about this opportunity that I have for crypto. It's the easiest way to do it. You don't have to learn it. You don't have to study it. You don't have to go to classes. You don't have to remember it. You don't have to know resistance or support. You don't have to know charts or anything. All you got to do in this crypto opportunity is invest some money to be able to pick the person that you want. And again, these people will have credentials. It's called social trading. It's a new thing. You'll hear about it. If you just want someone who is experienced to make you 10%, 20%, or 5%, or whatever percent on your money every day, and you don't even want to look at a Bitcoin account or a cryptocurrency account, if you don't even want to look at it, this is a perfect opportunity for you. If you're completely ignorant and you want to invest in Bitcoin, perfect opportunity for you. If you don't even plan on looking at it, if you just want to just have someone handle all your profits for the entire year, and you just want to look up and see that you got about maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 times the money in there that you invested, this is for you. So again, and then again, if you're a professional with this is still for you. So, this also earns you Bitcoin every single month as well. Plus, I'll show you how to get free Bitcoin when you partake in this opportunity. So if any of that resonates with you, just comment on this thing below and I'll show you. And big thing people want to know, do I have to recruit? There's no recruiting necessary. And there's my good friend here, Mrs. Karen Elizabeth Grant, always present too. Another amazing individual you guys should definitely check out. I mean, I have some great people on my Facebook page. Beverly, Nitsa, there's Karen. Again, she's partnered with our opportunity, and amazing person, always on there, always has a positive smile. And again, this is people you want to do business with, people that are always positive and they bring great energy. So thank you for coming on live, Mrs. Karen Grant. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do things to where you don't have to recruit, anything that you do with our team, you don't have to recruit. Basically, all you have to do is invite. Or you can, if you're too scared to invite, you just take the invite that we give you and forward it out to people. And then when they contact you, just send them a link. That's it. All right. So it's real easy, easy to do. Oh yeah. Appreciate you too, my friend, as well. So folks, with that said, that is Epic's new trading announcement. They are going to 100% Bitcoin as a first option, and we'll see how that plays out. They haven't done it yet. But again, if that deters you or you think that is a different direction, then again, there's still opportunity out there. Again, if you want to just stick with an opportunity where the product is money, I have 2. I have, one that is dealing in precious metals, which I think everyone should be investing at least 5% of their money into precious metals. Again, you want to have some tangible thing that is accumulating value for you. And number 2 is the space of cryptocurrency. If you, like I said, if you don't know anything about it, I got those 2 opportunities, and I think they run hand in hand. Again, it helps you diversify. And both of those, if you do not want to be involved in the business side, you don't have to. You can still profit. And both of those, if you do want to be involved in the business side, what does it take? Well, all it takes is for you to take a flyer that I give you and send it. That's it. That's all. Nothing more. All right. And it does, and everything else will do the work. So if you don't want to participate in the business, you can still earn a profit from both of these opportunities. And if you do want to participate in business, you can earn a profit plus a commission, which I think is a smarter way to leverage. And and even with that part, no selling is required, no recruiting is required, no explaining is required. As a matter of fact, if you do any selling, recruiting, or explaining on our team, you're probably not going to make money. But if you do just inviting, you're going to make a lot of money. Let me just repeat. If you're a person that wants to sell, explain, or recruit, and you join our team, then that's not the way that you should build. You should be inviting people to the same way you invite people to, or tell people about a great steak dinner. Hey man, that steak, that place is great. Go check it out. The same thing you do to send people to that new Justice League movie that came out. Man, the movie was great. Tell me about it. Man, you gotta go see it. Man, look, that I've been stacking some gold and silver, man. And look, there's this webinar, they give out free silver. I mean, they show you everything you need to know about money. And trust me, if you go to this, your life will never be the same. So look, if you're not doing anything on Tuesday, hey, grab a cell phone or grab some popcorn, man, grab your kids and join me on this webinar on Tuesday. It'll change your life. That's it. Bam. You copy what I just said. Write it down if you need to. So, business on fire, and yep, you can do. And she's right. I mean, Karen does the what we asked, and she's been able to be successful. So I mean, she invites, and she's in a position to where she's in a position to profit. So that's great. So folks, a lot of things still going on, but I just wanted to reach out to those people who are in epic trading, and you're saying, man, I don't know about this Bitcoin. What other options are there? Are there other teams out there? Are there leadership out there? There absolutely are. And guys, we bring 100% fire when we come. So for those individuals who are out there that are struggling and watching stuff, and she's and Nitsa, she's another person saying, so you're looking at quality people here, quality, ladies that are in business with us. You got Karen, you got Nitsa, you got, Tracy, you got, these amazing, beautiful ladies that are about their business. And again, and I think it's, if I'm being honest with you, let me be honest with you. I think really it is the best time for women entrepreneurs to really come to the forefront, because there's a lot of women right now who have been going through some things, right? There's women who, maybe they were in a relationship and they were relying on, a man for financial stability, and maybe that it didn't work out, or maybe they were in an abused relationship. They're looking for their voice. They're looking for ways to become dominant financially. And so here's what me personally I want to see. I'm a person who has a mother that I have great respect for. I have a wife that I support, that I love. I have 2 sisters that I support and I love. And I'm not saying anything against my own gender, my own men, but what I want to see is I want to see the women really this year just take over, because I believe that, I believe in women empowerment. I believe that, it's a good direction for women. I believe there's a lot of women seeking that leadership. And yeah, can you get it from a man? You can, but you do want to see that woman that is out here that has actually been able to be a game breaker, right? And just really rip up the whole thing of power dominance, because I believe right now it's just an equal opportunity for women and men. I think that with social media, and if I'm being honest, can I just be honest with you? I think women, period, and I will say this to the moon, I think women are better at marketing than men. You know why? Because you guys are built marketers, right? People, you guys can attract better than we do, right? You can attract better people than we do. And I'm not saying creeps, but you can attract better people than we do. And I believe that, you guys are just phenomenal. And then with the right skill set, you can just be as dominant as anything else. And plus, there are a lot of women out here who are independent that are looking for, a woman to join. They won't join a man. And so my thing is, get involved in opportunity, make your voice heard. There are women out here that are looking for powerful women, right? And the women that we have here on our team, such as, Nitsa and Karen, they are very good entrepreneurial, positive, powerful women. And I think that's great for other women to partner with and join. Now, am I deterring any women from joining me? No, I'm not deterring women from joining me. If you are a woman, there's nothing wrong with joining myself. But I will partner you with women on our team. You'll see women on our team as well. But I just believe it's an equal opportunity in the world. And again, I have a wife and mother and sister, and I just believe it's a great time for women. And I am 100% supportive of women being, the face. A lot of times of the opportunities we do. You always see a man's face. You always see my face. You always see, Kawan's face. You always see, Cedric's face or whatever. But yeah, we do want to have some women that step up to the plate, and I think we got some here that can, that can really show. And then, another very powerful woman that I know is, Cheryl Coco, who happens to be my bestest friend. And I mean, folks, if you ever want to follow someone, her name is Cheryl Coco. She's a vice president of marketing at one of the opportunities I'm in. She's an amazing, amazing woman to follow. I mean, this woman can do everything. She's beyond a woman. She's a superwoman. So, that's a definitely great person to follow. And I learn, if I'm truth be told, I learn a lot of things from her, a lot. Not just me. Everyone learns a lot, and she's one of the kindest people you'll ever know. It's a person that you definitely want to have in your corner, a person that you definitely want to know. So, if you can, man, friend Cheryl Coco, she is 1,000,000% phenomenal, and she's an amazing spirit. Never quit. If you want to see some grit, I mean, she is in a male dominated space, man. And with what she does, she has done phenomenal. She's just done phenomenal, and she's given a voice too. So, I know some of the men are going to start to say, man, what are you? Well, man, let me tell you this. If you're watching this podcast, I am a married man who has a wife that I support 100% with opportunity. I have a mother entrepreneur who is a badass, and my mom is a badass. I got to say it. She's a very powerful woman, and I've watched her, and I got a father entrepreneur that has supported her, and I have 2 sisters. And so, yeah, I'm a person that sees equal. I don't see, a man being much better than this, a man being much better than a woman, or a woman being much better than a man. I believe that when you have a smart man and a smart woman, and they can support each other, whether it's business partners, whether it's marriage, whether it's anything else, I think that you have what's called a lot of balance. And I think that that partnership or relationship can evolve when us men can give us women respect. And that's one thing I got to say about Kawan too as well. His wife, newlywed, he supports a lot of her entrepreneurial ventures as well. And I think that if we do more of this in the industry, I think everyone wins. I think everyone wins. So, hey, that's my thing. I didn't mean to turn this into an ethical type of thing, but support your women entrepreneurs, man. I mean, women need to see women, men need to see men. I mean, it's a lot of us out here, but I don't want to see the women coming up. So that's my piece here. So let's see what Karen said, and let's see what Nisa said. Nisa loves it. And I'm not saying this to get cool points from women, but I'm just saying, this is my platform. This is what I believe in. I'm going to come to you. I'm going to come to you guys 100% straight. I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. Let's see. Our faces are coming. Yep. We appreciate the voter stream comments. Thank you. Anytime, Nisa. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate you, Karen. You guys are incredible too. So again, I'm so happy to work with these amazing ladies here. And let me climb back up here to my girl, Beverly. Beverly is also awesome too. I worked with her as well earlier. Amazing person too. So Beverly, we haven't worked together in a long time, but Beverly worked with me in an opportunity earlier 2020, and she did phenomenal. Very, very phenomenal. She's retired, and she's just phenomenal person, filled with God. And so love that too as well too. So, hey, with that said, hey, thank you guys you guys could have been doing anything. You could have been picking your nose. You could have been walking your dog. You could have been doing a million other things, but you guys chose to spend 1 hour, which this podcast ran, 1 hour with me. So I definitely, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate that. And Karen says, I said that Karen, you're incredible as well. Needs to no problem. I think you both are going to be phenomenal leaders. But anyway, that's my whole spiel. And so if you want to take anything away from this video, here's my takeaways. I always like to do takeaways in case I rambled on and lost some people. Get to the end of this video. The takeaways is this. Any company that you join, there's going to be some changes, right? It's going to be some changes. Some changes you're going to absolutely love. Some changes you may not love. My thing is this. Make a decision about the changes that a company makes and decide if that change is good for the way that you want to do business. Decide if that change is good for the way that you want to do business. If that change is not supportive of how you want to do business, then folks, you don't live or die with these network marketing companies, right? I mean, they're great. Some of them are phenomenal. The ones that I'm in are phenomenal. And I love the ones that have full integrity. But my thing is, if you don't like something, don't stay in it for the money, because you're going to lose your passion very quickly. and people are going to see that you lose your passion. And again, a lot of the things that I do for my network marketing companies or companies that I promote, I'm passionate about them. I got to be passionate about what I'm promoting. If I ain't passionate about it, I am not going to front and promote it for the money. I mean, if we're just being honest here, let's just be honest. I own a franchise for the restaurants. I own several different businesses. Anything that I'm doing is not purely for the money. Do I make money doing it? But my qualification for doing something is I need to have a way that allows people to take advantage of opportunity and to be able to use and leverage the things that I've done to their benefit. I do things, number one, because I want to see people win. I do not use people to build a business. I use a business to build people, right? And so, again, that's why I do business. Now, do I have to do any MLM? I don't. If you guys know my background, I mean, I'm already at 7 figures a year with or without network marketing. Doesn't matter. I mean, I own restaurants, I own tons of businesses. But the reason why we do this, the reason why I do this is because you can't come in and join me in the restaurant business and make money. I owe a lot to network marketing. I owe a lot to business in general. And what I want to do is I want to give back. At the same time of me giving back, I also got to be compensated for my give back. But I want to be able to give back and give people opportunity. Right now, there's somebody who had to compromise themselves, to just feed their baby. Right now, there's women out here who are doing something they don't want to do just to make money. I want to do my part in making sure that I expose opportunities and give people options. Now, does it cost? Can I give opportunity away? Folks, if you give anything away, if you didn't invest into it, if you made no investment into it, anything that you do, you must invest blood, sweat, and tears. You must invest something. If you don't sacrifice something, then you will have no respect for the growth and you won't take it serious. So I give people opportunity, and those people can come in and they can invest in opportunity. They can invest in myself, because when you invest in an opportunity, especially ones that I'm doing, I'm going to make damn sure that I give you all the tools necessary. And there are a lot of people out here who join people and they don't have tools I feel like they should have. I think if you join something, there should be a standard of tools that leadership should provide. And that's one thing that we want to do. We want to give proper leadership to you guys. So with that said, either direction you go, whether it's me or someone else, you guys already know what you get with myself and Kawan and our team. And so if you're looking for something else, and feel free to ask me about opportunity. And again, what I have may not be for everyone, but it is at least worth your time to see if it's for you. And again, everyone out here should have their own type of business that they're going to develop, their own brand, right? You want to do that, right? So I'm going to encourage you guys to do that. I mean, don't just follow me and everything. What you want to do is you want to take what I'm doing, maybe mimic it in your life, and maybe create your own team, create your own leadership. Take what I have, and I tell people this: if I have something, and you're on my team now, if you're on my team, don't do it. It's called stealing. But if you're on my team and I have something that you like, take it and make money with it. That's why I make it. I don't hog stuff for myself. Everything that I use out here to market it's completely open for my team to use it. I don't use a secret tool. I'm like, no one else is going to get it. No. I don't do that. No, I don't do it at all. If I use something, I make it available for you to use. And that's what real leaders should be doing. Some leaders don't do that. Some leaders will use a secret little thing like, I'm not going to share it. They don't need to know. No, everything that I use, you can use, right? And that's why I have my Amazon page. Now, I do believe that you should make a profit off. I should get a small piece. So not from you. I don't want you to pay me for anything. I never want you guys to pay me for anything. I want to get a profit from the billion-dollar company that sells it. So yeah, if you see me do an opportunity, I will make a commission off of it. Now I will, and if you see me use a tool, I will share it. Some tools I share with you, I don't make any money off of. I share it because I believe it's going to help your business, right? So I'll do that. But yeah, here's a good pattern, folks. Everything that you use, you should be able to get a company to pay you to introduce it to people. Now, I'm not saying that everything is going to be a price for everyone to join. Again, I have web pages that people can use. I have flyers that I make that I'm not asking people to pay money for. But Amazon, if you buy something off of Amazon, right? Like I bought things off of Amazon. Amazon should pay you to introduce it to people. Don't just send people to Amazon, folks. You're losing a lot of money. right? So if there's something that you got from Amazon, make them pay you. Okay, be an affiliate. I'm gonna preach that. I'm gonna preach that till the end of my days, right? But anyway, and there's my man Ed Banks on here, and I haven't talked to him personally, but seen this gentleman operate. Very very amazing leader. This guy is kicking butt in our company, so he's a phenomenal leader. Takes care of people. Again, I like his passion, and he's on one of our leaderboards here of our company, and Ed does what he's an example of really what you should do. Ed comes in, he invites people every single week to a presentation, and he makes sure that they're getting knowledge and value out of it. And because he is passionate about being a great inviter, he has now turned himself into a top earner, to a top producer. See, on this team, great inviters, great leaders who can invite become top leaders who can earn. That's a big difference. So shout out to Ed Banks for all he's done. He has a phenomenal team going out over there. Again, these are just what you're seeing is quality people. And again, Tammy Turner as well, very quality person. Thank you, Tammy. Love this truth. Excellent. Just try. Yep. And so, I mean, and I like my Facebook now. I mean, I didn't like it 2 years ago, but I like my Facebook because I'm these people who are commenting on my post, these are quality people. Like all of them are quality. I can't say that anyone that's commenting on my post is not a quality person. Everyone on here is a quality individual, meaning that they have they have the smarts, they have what it takes to be a leader anywhere, and they're just quality, hardworking individuals. And everyone on here wants to see another person win. That's what I love about everyone who comments. They just want to see other people win. So that's the update in Epic, folks. Not gonna keep you too long. Again, it's about an hour and 11 minutes long. And again, thank you for spending your Sunday with me, at least an hour and 11 minutes of it. And I will see you guys in the next webinar. And I may do some stuff where I interview some people. How many people want to see that? If you want to see that, comment, say, hey man, yeah, interview some entrepreneurs, so we can kind of, do a day in the life of an entrepreneur, ask them some questions. So I may bring some entrepreneurs on here and interview them. So maybe you can learn from what they do. I mean, I'm not the only person you should learn from. You should learn from a lot of people. So again, I'm not, my head is not too big where I can't introduce you guys to other things as well. So I'll do that. I'll maybe bring some powerful individuals, maybe some people from my own team, see what they've done. Sometimes you want to see people that you might not have heard of and realize that, man, they are kicking and rocking and rolling. They're kicking butt and rocking and rolling. And maybe you want to see how they've done things, how they were able to invite, the personality traits that they have, how they talk to people, just things that can't be taught, but things that have to be explained by people that do it. Because there's more than one way to skin a cat. And believe me, we're skinning a cat 6 ways from Sunday on our team, and we're finding a way to get it done. Let's see. Yeah, that Kevin loves to see some interviews. Yep. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get some people here. That's I gotta get my girl. I need to get my girl Cheryl Coco back on here because she is just. You guys know she's great. She's just amazing. Man, she's just powerful. And some other people too. Just to ask them some questions, man. Like, how do you do this? Like what type of mentality does it take? Wouldn't people want to know this? What time do you get up in the morning to do stuff? Right. And I probably may have to interview myself here. So the thing I got to ask a question. So Melvin, what does your day look like? Like when you wake up, and I think people don't know this, and I think this is it's really eye-opening. Melvin, when I wake up, what's the first thing I should be doing? Like, Melvin, what do you do from when you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning? What do you do at 5? What do you do at 6? What do you do at 7, 8, 9, 10? What do you do every hour in your 24-hour day that actually allows you to be where you are today? Right, that's a question you may want to ask someone. You may want to ask Kawana. You may want to ask Cedric. What did you do? Like, what do you do day one? Like, what do you do in the first hour? Okay, you might want to know the specifics. Man, okay, I get up, right? The first thing I do before I get up is, number one, I thank God for breathing. Thank God for my family. I got to give honor to God because I am a man who realizes that without the presence of God in my life, I wouldn't be where I'm at. So, hey, first thing I do is I give thanks to the Creator. That's my belief here, and I make sure I tell my wife how beautiful she is every day. I make sure I tell my son how smart he is. Make sure I tell my dog how cute he is, and make sure I call my parents and tell them I love them. I make sure I talk to my people in our inbox and make sure I ask about their day. And that's what I do my first hour is I start off with my engagement from the creator on down to my family, on down to my friends, and then I go into do business. Now, what does doing business look like, Melvin? Like how do we do freaking business? Well, you got to be building something every day. You got to be building something every day. What do you mean build? How do you build something every day? Like you got to be building something every day. Like if you don't have a YouTube channel, you should be building a freaking YouTube channel. You should be building something every day. You should be building something that is going to help you leverage. Every single day, build something that is going to work for you when you don't feel like working. Let me look into my eyes here. Talk to you guys out here. Build something or use something that works for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, right? You shouldn't have to wait on a webinar. If a person says, man, I'm interested, you should be able to shoot them a link within 5 minutes. I keep a freaking copy paste clipboard on my phone. So someone is interested. I have all my opportunities on that copy paste clipboard. And if I meet someone in the mall or wherever, I can text them that information. Hell, I even have an elite smart card. You could do that as well. So make sure that there's no friction when it comes down to getting people information, that you have automation. You have something that can explain for you, that can train for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And all you have to do that makes your day easier. All you have to do is send people to that thing. That's your leverage, right? Hopefully that got to somebody's head there. Somebody need to hear that. I don't know. I don't know who need to hear it, but somebody need to hear it. Oh, my camera's gonna tilt now. Yes, sir, Ed. I got you. I'll check it later. Love to learn from these great. Yes, you got it. All right, cool. So that's what everybody wants to see. All right, so now we're hour 16 minutes. Man, I just like talking to you guys. You guys just make me talk. And I like it. All right, so hey, let me tell Rainy. Tell everyone bye. Tell everyone bye. You're on camera, girl. Bye. There you go. This is my man. This is my little baby right here. I know you want me to take you walking. Okay. I know. We're gonna take you walking. I even have a female dog. That's how that's how much I. Yeah, she's a cutie. Oh, look at her standing up. Where you going, girl? Huh? Where you going? Sit. Sit. You sit. Good girl. You gotta go walking, aren't you? I know. I know. Look at her. She says, Daddy, can you take me walking? Can you take me walking, Daddy? You've been on this Zoom thing a long time. I'm ready to go walking. You ready to go walking, girl? Huh? Huh? You know what that means? I know. You ready to go walking? Huh? Huh? Okay, I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna take you. You're a good girl. Come here. Come here. You're a good girl. Sit. Sit. You're such a train girl. Come here. Up, 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 up. Come here. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Say hi to everyone. You wait for me? Okay. You wait. I said walking, and so now you're ready to go. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna go. Come on, girl. We're going. Look, she's hyped. She is hyped. She said, "You said walking. That's what I like to do, Dad. You coming? I'm coming, girl. I'm coming. I'm coming. You ready to go? Huh? You wanna go walking? Huh? Huh? You wanna go walking, girl? Sit. Sit. Okay, yeah. Okay. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. That's where she sits right beside me. I just knocked my water bottle down. But that's where she kind of sits there while I do all my stuff here, and she has a thing right there. And my little and she's just a sweet little girl. Yes, she is. Tina Turner look. Okay. Hey, can I do Tina Turner on you? Hey, girl. Okay. That's so cute. She's like, look, I know you got to do your business and all, but can you take me outside walking on this beautiful day? And I'm gonna do that for her. Yeah, Rain is my entrepreneur dog. I'm gonna get her doing something. This is cute. Yeah, thank you, Kevin. That's my baby. Thanks, man, for the advice. Thank you. I appreciate that, Adrian. You're awesome too as well, man. So, all right, folks, let me get out of here. Hey, love all you guys. You guys like my little family out here. Here, just love you all. Think you all are beautiful people. Both men and women. You guys are just awesome people. So, again, I look forward to seeing you guys in the next live. And hey, make sure you're safe. Make sure you help somebody out today, and make sure you give value to anyone that you interact with today. That's the rule of the day, right? So make sure you do that. And if you always give value, you will receive value. Thank you, folks. Have a great day. God bless you.